Hey guys, it's Becca back at you with another video, and I am super excited for today's tip. Remember to like, subscribe, comment below to keep the videos coming. Okay, so for today, let's talk about expectations. And it's such a weird time right now with in-class, hybrid, online, like everybody's doing everything. So when you're creating a project, you always need to have like your rubric and set your expectations, okay? So here's what we can do in the drama classroom to kind of have some fun with this. Have your students create something. Now, this is going to be a lot of different ways, okay? If you're able to be in class and moving, then I would say have your students build something with their bodies, right? So a group of 4 students might create a ship or a castle or a house. It doesn't really matter what. Have them all 4 create that, or a scene. If they are in person but have to be only in their desks and cannot move, you might have them create a still statue, and I would probably give them a theme with that, like become the Statue of Liberty, or show me a modern piece of artwork that represents the use of masks, or whatever. If they're online, you're going to go with that chair thing and do a solo thing also. So you're going to ask all of your students to create something with their bodies. They don't need to do sound. They can, that's up to you. So everybody creates something and you say, great. Now you're going to assign them a couple of different levels, and these need to be the levels that you have in your class and your rubric. So for instance, you might have high exceeding expectations, meeting expectations, below expectations, and 0 effort. And assign each one of your students one of those 4 expectations. They then have to take that original thing that they created and they have to shift it to either be, what would it look like if you were exceeding expectations? What would it look like if you were not meeting expectations? And you keep it a secret and then have students guess about it. Why I love this and why I'm so passionate about doing this on any project that you're going to do in the classroom is that this makes it really clear to everybody that you really can tell how somebody is performing, like right away. One of the things I know that students struggle with is what they feel like is subjective grading, okay? And we know that, to some degree, let's be honest, grading is subjective, but there's also, you can always tell the difference with a student who is giving their effort and a student who is not. And so having them do this project, which is a really easy in-class activity, and it gets them moving and being crazy, is such a great way to do it. You can, in the group, if you had that group of 4 people and you were in person, you would assign an expectation to each person. So one person is 0 on the rubric and one person is 4 on the rubric, or low, medium, and high. Whatever you'd like to do. This is a great time then to bring in a rubric and talk about what you're doing and what you're looking for. Now, there are tons of rubrics out there, so I highly recommend rubrics. I do feel like it helps kids figure out what the goal is. If you have not used Rubistar, I really want to encourage you to check that out. I have found that it's just so useful as a teacher, and it lets you build your own rubrics but kind of take from existing ones. It's free. I'll put a link in the description. All right, that's it. I hope that that's a fun and easy classroom activity, gives you some great expectation setting for your classroom and something that's really engaging to your students. I'll be back at you later with another video.